I wondered where you went.
No.
Get the chicken out. Get the chicken. See, so many new experiences today.
I remember when we couldn't stay apart, holding hands and making love out in your car. Never thought that it would end.
Hans cookies. Good morning. Sadly, I'm already out of coffee. I just got off of a long phone call. Actually, not that long of a phone call, considering how long our phone calls often get. Whoa, that's loud. With Brian and Andrew on another, the other secret project, the one that you probably know less about than the. I'm hoping that I can talk about all this here soon. And I need to get today an item that'll help both the secret projects and unsecret projects. I got a little bit of Christmas money, but also a burning need for a tablet. I used to have a tablet back in the day that I really liked, like a Samsung something or other that I had probably 5 years ago now. But the ability to draw and take those drawings and put them directly into digital use would be very, very useful, as well as having something that I can take around to write and take notes on and basically have a laptop replacement, because this monster that I bought not that long ago to replace my stolen laptop is phenomenal, very powerful, I love it, but it's very large and very expensive, and I don't really want to carry it around and A, risk having it stolen again, but B, just risk breaking it or abusing it or anything like that. So I want to kind of minimize how much it moves around, which was a suggestion. I forget who made it first, but there was a few suggestions in the comments that I do something like that. And I used to have a tiny little notebook that I would write on that I'd carry around with me that I was trying to find so I could show it to you, that I bought like 10 years ago, sometime around the point that I moved to the ship, for the same reason that I had a massive laptop back then that was a pain in the butt to carry around everywhere. So having a little one that I could just write on, I finished a couple books on it. I really liked having it. And that's kind of what's going on there. The other thing is, there are two other things, I think. One is that I need to get birthday money not birthday money, I guess Jesus' birthday money. I need to get Christmas money for the Guardian. You might recall that I got a card for her in my card from my landlady. I'm gonna go give this to her before she disappears, because she's gonna be going to her family's here soon. Hold on. What I didn't realize, because I didn't read the card until after I'd already given her card, was that my landlady put instructions in it that I put some Christmas money in it for her, because traditionally she always gives her Christmas money. So my poor guardian thinks that she didn't get her Christmas money, like the Christmas money that she's gotten every Christmas for decades. And this is like her last year. She's retiring like in a couple weeks, and she didn't get her Christmas money. So I feel terrible. So I need to go out and buy another Christmas card and shove 150 euros in that and give that to her today. But I also kind of want to sneak out so she doesn't see me. Partially because I'm embarrassed, and partially because I feel like I'm just going to burst out with an explanation the next time I see her, regardless of what's going on. So we have to go find a Christmas card, and we have to put some cash in it. The last thing that I was going to do was explain a little bit. Some of you may have seen on Twitter and on Instagram, I was asking if you had seen ads running during my videos. This is because I haven't chosen to do that. YouTube is just doing that by default now, and it seems like it's going to be something that I may not be able to actually change, which is really frustrating to me. And I'll explain why. And I feel like I need to explain why, because I've seen a lot of confusion as to why I might be frustrated by that, and that's understandable, because maybe you don't. I just need to explain it. So we're gonna go find a tablet, which I'm actually really excited about. I've wanted to have one for a really long time. And I've been drawing a lot in one of my notebooks, which I'll keep doing. I like drawing with paper and pad, but I'm really curious to test it out on a tablet as well. Got to find a Christmas card for my guardian or the property manager, and then need to explain why advertising on YouTube is really, really annoying. Sound good? Okay, let's go.
I never heard of you were warm by all those words I couldn't say. It was love, I never had to tell you. Up above, they're singing for the times we had. The memories haunt below. Rode the line until it hit the ground. Now angels ride to tell us that our love has died. I wish I could have known back when you were mine.
Quick detour. Lindsay texted me right as I was leaving and asked if I wanted to go for a coffee stroll, and because it's such a beautiful sunny day and we've had so much rain the last few days, how could I resist? So, jumping on the Peloton, grab a coffee, stroll, and then, back to the hunt.
I was blinded by the night.
right behind you. Did you just get here?
About 3 minutes ago.
Congratulations.
Sneaky.
Not that sneaky.
I'm probably, I look like I'm crying.
Aren't you crying?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't look like you're crying.
What's up?
Howdy. 2 things I gotta get out of here.
Hi.
Did you have a good Christmas?
One is that. Yeah, how was yours?
Yeah, it was nice.
It's good. So this is new. I don't know if you've seen these yet, but these flaming hot Doritos, they're actually really hot. So I got those for Tanya.
For Tanya?
Yeah, but you can have some.
I'm just
If she's not here, then that means you can.
Yeah,
They're made to share.
Why did Tanya get them?
Because Tanya loves hot stuff. She loves peppers. She's my pepper. She's the pepper mama.
has a hookup, yeah.
Yeah, she delivers peppers on the regular. So I was gonna say the one I just realized I don't have to go to Fnac because I have to get a Christmas card and a tablet. Is what I'm looking for. I can get probably both of those at BHV.
Oh yeah, we can go there after.
So after we stroll for a bit,
Yeah.
if you want to go with me,
Yeah.
I gotta get that Christmas card.
Okay.
Hans cookies. Okay, I'll take a broken one
Yeah. But
off
he's
your
so
hands.
bored at the moment. He's making all kinds of stuff for us. Wow.
Thank you.
So good. I think it's him that made them.
Oh wow.
That's really good.
Oh yeah.
You like it? It's like peanut brittle but light.
Yeah.
I like the seeds.
Yeah, really nice touch.
All the flavor, none of the risk of breaking a tooth. That's really good.
Oh man.
Is it in your coffee?
No.
Then you win.
no,
Oh,
no.
you lose. Sorry.
I lost.
Hoping that another you will come again. Waking up and realizing
They never even confirmed that they received my bike. I know. That's another update for you. I haven't received any confirmation on that front.
from the pain. Tried it all, but I just feel the same.
Fancy.
Sure.
But
Oh,
also,
penguins.
should it say Christmas or do you want it to be in French?
Oh, but this is a Christmas thank you card.
Yeah, that's not so good. Oh,
Dang
it's very
it.
cute.
I love the
Hold on,
penguins.
let's look at the other side.
70% off because we're after Christmas. Turns out the perfect time to buy Christmas cards is after Christmas. Why are they what?
All in English. We're the
Because English is in
Bud
vogue.
Feds. Okay, that's adorable.
Also, these are in pounds. These came from the UK.
Do this one.
Yeah, it's not my style really. I mean, I like it a lot. If I got that, I'd be happy, but I don't know that I want to give it. I'm going to get this one. 70% off. It's got some happy little birds.
Okay.
That's perfect.
And then it's done.
From the arts and crafts to the techno gadgets. Ooh. You know, this is a French company that makes these.
Duvialet, I know.
Did you really? So we got distracted by speakers. I see computer stuff, headphones. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, boom. Oh, nope, can't pick it up. Got to get help. All right, so we've been successful through here. Okay. So I've never been to Italy before. Everybody else has been there. I know, I've never been. And Lindsay was telling me how good the pizza by the slice was, and I've been dying for pizza by the slice place forever. So let's go give this a try.
So this is total.
This is a great shortcut. I've never cut straight through like this. See, so many new experiences today.
Look, and the lights.
No hiding the truth. It was love, I never had to tell you why.
I can't tell if I'm more excited to play with this tablet when I get home or eat pizza right now. It's kind of a toss-up. I'm so hungry.
Roll the lightning till it hit the ground. Now angels ride to tell us that our love has died. I wish I could have known back when you were mine.
We tried to do most of our ordering in Italian. It went mostly okay. Mild confusion ensued, but I'm just ready for pizza. That was yours?
I'm not really sure why she got it.
It wasn't your fault. She just thought that I was ordering 2 slices.
Oh.
Or that I was paying for the slices or something. I don't know. Oh, how on earth do I eat this? Bon app.
Bon app.
No problem. No. Molto bene. So there's a new...
Look.
Lunch was great. Oh, wow. New metro entrance. I am a nerd for this kind of stuff.
I didn't even know they were doing this.
Yeah,
Why
I
did
thought
they do this?
because they're trying to make this a pedestrian area, and I guess this helps to keep cars out. I don't know.
That's true.
So fancy.
By the way, a little other surprise.
What's that?
In this little courtyard here.
Yeah.
Italy also has like a little, like a coffee bar.
Ooh.
And
Well, we'll have to try that next time.
just so you know that there's usually.
Buon Natale.
Buon Natale. See, look.
Oh yeah,
It's
look at that. Ooh, fancy. Oh yeah, definitely have to try that, especially now that it's starting to rain.
Wait, did it start?
I just felt a little.
Oh, good. Then I'm going to take the line 11.
All right, let's take the Metro. That was successful. I'm going to go back and give this Christmas card to my. Oh, I got to explain the whole advertising thing. We'll do that next. Look at how fancy this is. It's so big and light. So well. Oh, I've never been down here.
Well, no.
This is so cool. I don't know why I like public infrastructure so much, but boy, do I.
And going 14, right? The new station.
Yeah, those are open. I got to see those being made.
Oh,
I am. I'll link to that video below. And we're in. Sortie set. Rue du Temple. Oh, I see where this put us. Oh, interesting. It's between the two lines.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome.
This is, because it's quite a long
And
chain.
they had this blocked off for a long time.
Yes,
Now I know why this is blocked off. I wondered. Cool.
I have to go this way.
I have to go this way.
All right,
See you later.
pal.
Thanks for lunch. Bye. She's the best. Okay, so I'm gonna go deliver this Christmas card. I gotta hit an ATM on the way. Yikes. And then, well, why don't I see if I can't find a way to draw for you? Why the whole advertising thing is kind of annoying to me. No. Okay, I love this thing already. This is, but yeah, back when I worked on the hospital ship that I used to live on, I had a tablet for a while, and there's something special about them where I always feel like there's no way it's gonna be that much of a game changer for anything that you're doing. Like, when they first announced the iPad, I was like, this is a crock. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you already have a smartphone. Why would you need a giant tablet? They're just so much fun to use. I'm just goofing around on this, and look at this, like, that's so cool. Undo that, let's see if I can do it better. Ads. I don't control them anymore. This is a whole discussion to have, but I'm super excited about this. This is just in the basic notes app. Before I dive into it, I'm gonna get totally lost in this if I don't so I need to, back to work. So YouTube has made a change recently about ads, and I have a whole thing with video ads, skippable video ads, non-skippable video ads. We could talk about it all day, but the end thing for me is that ultimately I want you to have a good experience. If you're watching my videos, if you're just on YouTube in general, I feel like you should be having the best experience possible. Advertising inherently, okay, I'm gonna have to silence that. Advertising inherently breaks that experience, and in my opinion, generally makes it worse. It's pretty rare that advertising makes your viewing experience better, or your user experience for pretty much anything better. Sponsorships can make them better, but don't always make them better. And that's another tenuous thing, which is one of the reasons why I've also avoided doing any sponsorship deals with anybody along the way. I tend to just prefer to come straight to you, the viewer, to support me through Patreon or buying my books or whatever it is, just because I want to maintain the best experience possible. So for the longest time, oh, speaking of books, while I'm on, I love this pen. This feels so good to hold. And I was gonna say that's another tie-in, because if you weren't aware, like, I drew all kinds of cartoons and so forth for my book that you can buy. It has over 100 reviews. Thank you for everybody who reviewed it on Amazon. It's worth your while. Go check it out. You can buy it from your local bookstore as well. You can have them order it. It won't be in stock, but you can have them order it. But this will make it so much easier, theoretically, to do my drawings digitally and then put them in whatever book might come next or other projects I'm working on. It's just really exciting. I'm really excited for this. Anywho, for the longest time, I didn't monetize any of my videos. If you're unaware of how this works, YouTube gives you, after a certain point as a creator, the option to monetize or not to monetize your videos. That is, to turn advertising on or turn it off. The control that you have over what gets advertised, where, and how is like increasingly robust and also limited at the same time. This isn't going to be a course on how advertising on YouTube works, because I don't want to bore you, but what I do want to say is that just in case you're unaware, like, I do have the option to just not monetize my videos at all, which is what I used to do because I didn't want them to get in the way at all. But as advertising became more and more prevalent everywhere on YouTube, I turned on the banner ads, because if you're watching on browser or on your phone, you're pretty used to seeing those on the side of all the videos that you're watching anyways. So I didn't think that was necessarily ruining the experience. And then at some point I figured, you know what, like, honestly, it doesn't bother me personally that much when there's a pre-roll or an ad that runs before a video, especially if I can skip it. I don't mind that so much when I'm watching YouTube. So that's something that I think, like, maybe a year or two ago, I turned on and said, okay, YouTube, you can run ads before my videos, but only the skippable kind, because I hate it when you can't skip at all. But the thing that I said I would never do, that personally really annoys me all the time, is mid-rolls. And mid-roll ads are the ads when a video runs in the middle of whatever video it is you're watching. Whether that's intentionally planned by the YouTuber, which sometimes they do plan around commercial breaks, kind of like traditional television, or YouTube just randomly will choose it. They think they're getting really smart at figuring out the right time to insert ads, and so they offered that as an option. You could turn that on and ask YouTube to automatically decide when the best time to show ads would be in your video. The best time, in my opinion, was never. Don't do it. Don't put them in the middle of the video. When I'm watching a video that's just one long story, no matter how long the video is, really, like, I don't want to be broken out of it by some stupid ad for something I don't want. And that just breaks the experience for me. This is a new thing that just started, I think like a week ago, where they started by default doing it to all videos. When uploading, I noticed that they were defaulting to have mid-roll ads in videos. And I thought to myself, that's a really annoying default setting, but I can manually turn that off. I mean, I can't turn it off right then, but I can go back and turn it off after it's done uploading. It's really annoying, it's a pain in the butt, but I don't want the experience to be ruined. And then I found out through a friend who's a much larger YouTuber than I am that basically YouTube had sent out an email a while back saying they were gonna retroactively add mid-roll ads to all videos over 8 minutes long, which then is most of my videos. So that's like 1,300 or some 1,400 videos. I can't go back through and remove mid-roll ads from all of them. It would take me forever. So I feel a little bit torn about it because, like, on the one hand, it would be a monumental effort to undo that. On the other hand, maybe it doesn't bother you that much. I know it bothers some people. It can be really annoying. And I've been getting feedback now that I've engaged and opened this conversation from people saying how many ads are running in my videos. I guess what I'm trying to say more than anything is that it's kind of like an apology, because for me, like, I always wanted my videos to be an experience. I wanted you to be able to watch them from beginning to end, to enjoy them, and not to be broken out of that. Which I think sometimes there's a balance there where you can really lose the joy, the experience of watching a video if you get broken out of it at the wrong time. And to also say, like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to control this. It feels like YouTube's got kind of like a one-track mind on this, and they really, really want your ad revenue. They really want to show you all kinds of stuff, and I just don't know that there's anything I can do to stop it. So it may not bother you, and hopefully it doesn't bother you. Hopefully I'm not drawing your attention to something that wouldn't have bothered you until I brought it up, and now it's gonna bother you. Sorry about that. Personally, I don't know what I'm gonna do. On my computer, I get less of it because I have an ad blocker, so it's not that big of a deal, but I watch a lot of YouTube on my TV. That's where I end up actually consuming most of my YouTube, and I watch a lot of YouTube, believe it or not. This year, especially with confinement, YouTube has been probably my primary source of infotainment, entertainment, all of it. And that is kind of pushing me towards getting a YouTube Premium account to cut out all of the ads, which a number of you have left comments saying that that's what you've done and you really enjoy it. And while I think that's worthwhile, because you can, like, listen to music with your phone locked, and there's a lot of stuff that comes with it that seems fine. I just feel like YouTube's been strong-arming us into that with lots of forced, like, offered trials, and now this. And I just don't like the idea of having all this just growing list of subscriptions that I have to maintain just to use the services that I already was using beforehand. I do like the idea of getting rid of advertising. I do like the idea of supporting YouTube. If you have YouTube Premium and you watch my videos, you actually are probably generating more revenue for me than if you're sitting through ads. So in a lot of ways, it is a better system. But I just don't like that I'm being forced into it. And I really don't like that you're being forced into it. And I really, really don't like that anybody watching my videos is going to have their experience reduced, like the quality of that experience diminished by advertising. I would love to live in a post-advertising world in so many ways. So all that to say, if you've been seeing a lot of ads on YouTube across the board, probably not just my channel. I've noticed them even I was going back and watching old videos from some YouTubers that I love and was seeing ads pop up that I'm 95% certain were never there before. It's a thing. And unfortunately, it's kind of that back and forth of earning money through YouTube. And if you want to take that AdSense revenue from YouTube, you also have to play by their rules. It doesn't mean I have to be super happy about it. So if you've seen me complaining about it on Twitter or over on Instagram or anywhere else, or if I complain about it over here again, that's basically what's going on. If you have more questions, if it's something you'd like me to dive deeper into, I'm happy to. It's not really what my channel's about, and it's not really, it's not entirely relevant, but I think it is practically relevant because it is going to get in the way of our conversation. When I'm standing here talking to you most days, there's a chance that right in the middle of one of these sentences, an ad could drop. And I have no control over that, when and where it happens, unless I go back through and manually either demonetize it or change the setting. I don't even know, actually, how much I can change it. And I don't know if that's going to even matter in the future. Because if they're doing this kind of stuff retroactively, it means that all the work I do to fix it now could just get undone you know, in a few months to a year. So it does feel a little bit kind of end gamey on that. I don't know. Anywho, all that to say, thanks for watching, and thanks to everybody who's kind enough to watch the ads and suffer through that on my behalf. I appreciate that. It's very generous. And if you want to do that, that's fine. I would also say, though, that you don't have to. And for me, when it comes to YouTube, what I want is for you to have a great experience. I want that experience to be free. I don't want you to have to pay for it. I don't want you to feel like you have to pay for it, especially not in the suffering. There are better ways. If you would like to support me, there are better ways to support me than watching ads, but I appreciate that you would watch the ads, and thank you so much for doing that. It's not lost on me. I do the same thing, actually. There are certain YouTubers that I'll like walk out of the room while the ad is running and grab something like, a drink of water and come back. And I do that too. But I also skip as many ads as I can, and I'm never gonna blame you for doing the same thing. Please, skip all the ads you can skip. That's fine. That's totally fine. And of course, if you want to support me, there are multiple ways you can do that. You can buy a book off of Amazon or whatever, the easiest way to do it. You can leave a review of the book. That's another way of supporting me. You can become a patron. That's a direct way of supporting me that makes a huge difference. There's so many ways you can. And I really appreciate that. And if you're in a place where you can't afford to, or you just don't want to, you just enjoy my videos, and maybe someday you'll support my work, that's also fine. Take care of you first. It's a tough year. It's a tough time. We've all taken steps backwards. I just appreciate that you're here and watching my videos and enjoying them and engaging in this conversation in the first place. And that's really what matters the most. I think the coolest thing is that people would come, hang out regularly, listen to my weird thoughts about life, see Paris through my eyes, enjoy way too much coffee, both on video and probably in person. And I'm just lucky that you're a part of that. So that in and of itself is more than I could really ask for in any sense. So yeah, don't worry with the ads. Skip them all. Block them. It's fine. I'm fine. I wish that we didn't have to deal with them at all. Anyways, that's, I guess, a long way of saying I guess I gotta get a YouTube Premium account one of these days. I don't want to, though, but it's really getting annoying. All these mid-rolls are really driving me crazy. And if they're driving me crazy, I can only imagine that they're driving some of you crazy too. And some of you are probably like, Jay, what are you complaining about? This is fine. This is great. I want to support you. I'm gonna watch these ads. And to you, I say, you're a saint. Thank you so much for existing. Thank you so much more for being here for me, because you're the best. That's amazing. I can't contest that. I, on the other hand, am not a saint, and the mid-roll ads are driving me insane. Oh boy, are they. Oh boy, are they. But I'm glad to get that out. I want to go for a run, but it's getting really dark and rainy. It's been raining for a while now. I need to get at least one more long run, if not 2 shorter runs in, to hit my goal of 600 miles this year, which is pretty crazy. That's 1,000 kilometers for those of you that don't think in miles. So we'll see. If it stops raining, maybe I'll go for a run. Otherwise, I gotta crank out a real long run like tomorrow. I could do that. That's enough. Anyways, I've stood here talking to you long enough, I guess, about all of this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, wherever it is you are. And yeah, I'll see you bright and early again tomorrow morning. I'll talk more about what to expect, because they're having an emergency meeting tomorrow. By the time you're seeing this, maybe they've already had it. The government here in France is going to figure out what to do with us, and they're talking about a third lockdown, confinement, a third confinement, possibly next week. So, and if it's even stricter than the last one, it might be super limiting in what I can do. But I got some fun videos around the house that I can make, and I'm looking forward to it. No matter what, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be a-okay. I hope you're doing all right. I'll see you again tomorrow. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and if you got it in you today, maybe look out and take care of someone else as well. And I'll see you tomorrow.